Hey there, y'all. This is Hades, and today we are discussing Ragnarok tier list and where our current fighters are going to be. All right, with the conclusion of round 10, we have Soji and good old Susanoo. But wait, we got two more other fighters here. We're going to rank too. Why? Because why not, right? The spin-off is actually not that bad so far, so I figured, you know what? Why not add these guys? All right, so we're going to add Raw and Ku and see where they place on the current ranking. If you're taking a look at my ranking, well, there might be some controversial ones here, but you know what? I'm sticking by it unless I hear a better argument in the comment section, which, I'm open up to, so let me know if you think I am crazy for having some characters where they're at, alright? Alright. So yeah, let's just get right down to it, alright? So let's do Raw. We're going to do Raw first. Raw. Okay. He's strong. He's incredibly strong, but I cannot see him getting past Hajun. Hajun is just too much of a beast. He has bladed weapons, and aside from him and Poseidon in the main story, those are the only two characters we ever see not be exhausted in their fight. That are just completely, not exhausted whatsoever in their fight. And yeah, so Hajun could fight for an incredible while. Even we heard from his backstory when he was able to just ravage half of Helheim. And Raw, I'm not gonna lie, Raw is pretty dang powerful. I could definitely see him beating Shiva, Raiden, Jack, and Zero. Again, this isn't a Jack without London. If this was Jack with London, Jack would be so much higher, alright? I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, so Raw, I cannot see him getting past Hajun. Hajun with a weapon would just beat down and just kill. Raw, same with Hercules with his versatility and weapons, and Lubu with his flexibility. And again, Lubu's Lubu, right? And Nikola Tesla, I just think he just outsmart him, and he has the better array of techniques. And from what I'm putting it, I do believe Raw's heat would affect Shiva, Raiden, and Jack, and Zero. Yeah, Zero Fuku, he's out. He's not in this conversation. But I do think, funny enough, between Shiva, Raiden, and Jack, I'm gonna say I think Jack may do probably the best against the heat. Again, because with his weaponry, right? And he does have the best, I would say, endurance feat in the one of the best in the entire series, where he took a hit from Hercules direct and was able to come back from that. So yeah, pretty good, I gotta say. All right, I know I get it. Endurance different between heat resistance, and Shiva has heat resistance. True, but heat does affect Shiva's body over time and does damage him. So I'm just saying. So yeah, Raw's right there. Now Ku, where's good old Ku gonna go? Controversial maybe again, but I'm putting Ku right in between Lubu and Thor. Why? Okay, I'm thinking about this when it comes to a fight. I think Ku. No, I know Ku does pretty decent up against Lubu, Thor, and Raiden, because again he's got that big old log. He's able to just continue to fight with it, and he has insane endurance, and he could take massive punishment. And it was time for him to just go unleash all that mode and just use his weapon. I see characters like from Nikola Tesla and Thor being able to block it, but when it comes to like Lubu, Hercules, Hajun, Raiden, Shiva, Jack, they're not gonna block it all that well. And yeah, Ku's gonna be able to take them out. And aside from that, yeah, I could see Thor blocking it and just coming in and punishing Ku. Same with Nikola Tesla being able to just get out of the way. So yeah, it ain't gonna go well for Ku up of them too. But yeah, that's where I'm standing. All right, all right. Now we're going with Susanoo. Okay, Susanoo, incredibly powerful. So I'm putting him way up here. Excuse me, not right there. He's going right. Oh boy, I'm putting him right behind Hades. Do I want to do that? Yes, I'm putting him right behind Hades. Why? Because unlike like a lot of the other god fighters, Hades and the others above him do take the initiative to actually go fight, and they actually could back up what they're doing. And the reason I'm putting them above Apollo is because I could see Susanoo just easily going in and just doing pretty well against Apollo, then eventually beating Apollo. I do believe if Apollo did have his light bow ready, then he'd win. But when it comes to like right in the beginning of the fight, I think Susanoo would just take it and beat Apollo. When it comes to Hades just has just so much power behind his Bident, and then when it becomes Desmos, it just becomes even more powerful. And holy freak, man! I gotta say, Hades is a beast, and he just completely okay, I'm not gonna say stomp on Susanoo, no, but he will. Susanoo will give him a good fight, but in the end, it's just not gonna go well. Same with Shinji Hong. Again, Shinji Hong, his main thing, well, not his main thing, but one of his things he could counter. He could counter very well against Susanoo. Block, hit him, again, block, hit him, and then shoot the air bubble. Hit Susanoo, weaken him, and then again, it could just go out like that. But if this is Susanoo with his air blade, things are interesting. But once either Hades or Shinji Hung possibly get hit by it, they're gonna realize, okay, I see what's going on, and they're gonna be able to adjust and just counter it. Not counter, it's gonna be dodge it while Susanoo continues to get damage, and he'll just eventually just kill himself. And I could see him just doing that, taking himself out by unintentionally, because again, Susanoo, he gets damaged by that attack. That attack is so OP that any human that does it is an instant death, and any god that does it, they're screwed. So yeah, that's my call. Right now, the main man in the hour, Soji. Where does Soji? Well, let's go all the way up, shall we? Soji. I don't know how y'all gonna take it, but Soji is at the top of A. Why? Because Soji just insane amount of speed, power, and his ability to just keep going and going and going, even at the cost of his own body. And it's just so much that even a master god like Susanoo, who's been practicing, training to eventually go up against Soji, was getting overwhelmed so bad by this. Now I could see that Soji just being far too much for Kojiro to keep up with, and eventually just get a good strike on Kojiro and take Kojiro out. Again, Kojiro is a beast. He's freaking amazing. But Soji's on a whole other level that no other gods sees, and that even Kojiro is even shocked to see this happen with Soji, going beyond anything a human should even be capable of. To me, that says it all. And yes, this is my list right here. This is all it right here. Yep. Hope you all are satisfied with it. But let me just say this. Let me just say this. All right. All right. Now okay. Controversial take here. I know, but Poseidon, we never saw Poseidon go all out. If I'm correct in assuming that when we saw Poseidon fighting, he wasn't going all out, and he was still able to overpower Kojiro until at the end it was just too late. But I do believe if we saw 100% Poseidon, he would easily go above Kojiro and even Soji. I think Poseidon going all out from the beginning. I think Soji and Kojiro are done. They're not gonna be able to do much against Poseidon. Poseidon will just end them right there and then. But we'll never get that confirmed because of all the gods. Poseidon was the one that did not go all out, and we never see him go all out. Now, let me just throw this in for you. Jack with London. How high does Jack get? Let's do it, guys. Am I brave enough to do it? You bet I am. He's right there, right behind Poseidon. Oh, I know. A lot of people aren't going to be happy with that, but Jack is a freaking genius. He's insanely intelligent. And some of the damage he took, remember, some of the damage he took was deliberately, so that way he could surprise Hercules and take him out. I don't see why he wouldn't do that against other gods too. Again, this guy's just insane with all of London, and plus having a building fall on like a lot of these characters. Yeah, a lot of them would survive, but they'd be far more damaged than Hercules because again, Hercules, god of strength. So yeah, but yeah, this is my list. If you listen this far, I appreciate it, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Aside from Zeus and Adam, who's your top three strongest? All right, I'm curious to hear who's your top three strongest is. All right, I'm curious to hear. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day and take care. Later.